Hello friends! Thank you for tuning in to the Connection Connoisseur, where we discuss what may be our most underutilized resource and connection, our girlfriends. My name is Brenda Ridgley. Do me a favor, raise your hand if you've ever said to a girlfriend, we should totally plan a girls' trip to fill in the blank. Well, have you done it yet? Well, what is stopping you? Our minds will always give us 100 reasons not to do something and to wait for the perfect time. But if you do that, it's just never going to happen. I promise. In a 2019 AAA Girlfriend Travel Research Survey project, it was reported that 24% of women had taken a girlfriend getaway in the prior 3 years. Only 24% of us, ladies. We can do better. In this episode, I'm going to show how a girl's getaway can benefit your health, and I'm going to provide an easy recipe of sorts for planning your own girls' weekend, and even offer tips to do it on a low budget. Take a minute right now and please press that subscribe button for a new episode each week. Something special happens when you physically gather women, escape your everyday lives, and vacation with your girlfriends. The following are some of the many benefits that you might experience. First, you're removed from the everyday noise and the distractions of your life. You are cared for and nourished, surrounded by mother-like love. You enter a place of kind of a spiritual refreshing and renewing. You may help prepare a meal, but you will be also served a meal or many more. You disconnect from the day-to-day drudgery of your everyday life, if only for a few nights. You share experiences with your girlfriends and deepen those relationships. You have concentrated tribe time together with your tribe. You will experience the I see your soul moments with your girlfriends, and you also be seen. You will enjoy female adult conversations. You're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and your heart will overflow with validation. You're going to return home filled up with appreciation and have some newfound sense of serenity. You're going to be ready to take on your own world again. As women, our shared feminine energy is magnetic, and we are naturally drawn to each other. We empathize with our similarities, and our sixth sense of intuition helps us understand each other better. The united energy that is created at a girls' retreat becomes a powerful healing force, bonding us at a higher level. Your retreat can be less than an hour's drive or across the globe. It's all up to you. I highly recommend one annual treat a year that's within driving distance, somewhere between an hour and 3 hours away, so that your environment kind of dramatically changes. Plan out 6 to 9 months in advance, so you're going to have something to look forward to. Just planning and getting excited for the weekend is half of the fun. My tribe's annual G&O retreat, Girls Night Out, it's always in the mountains. Most of us live here in Colorado, and we are blessed to have the mountains so close to us. So we have many different opportunities and places to go that are within a couple hours. Our real world escape is about 3 nights long usually, and although some are only able to sneak away for 2, that's okay. The first day, ladies head out as soon as they can. Some go early in the morning and try to catch a hike on the front end. Others leave a little later and try to meet up for lunch or a little shopping. And the rest head up right after work there on a Thursday night usually. We rent a big house, kind of a mansion of sorts that we like to call it. We'd like to create kind of a pampering experience with our group. However, if your ladies like to camp or rough it or do crazy adventures, you do you. It's a blast. We have had as many as 16 attend. That includes several of our kindred clan as well as tribe, of course. When we split the price of a huge manor, it really breaks down to be a lot less. When you have 10 or more people splitting the price, it's not a big deal. We manage to keep it affordable for all. We find a place that has a gourmet kitchen, a hot tub, a fire pit, a comfy space to hang out and be together. And the first evening, we all bring an appetizer to share. We don't want anyone really cooking that night. So everybody just shows up when they can, bring an appetizer to share and your bottle of wine or whatever sounds good. And of course, those cocktails are just entering the equation as soon as we're settled. Once we're all gathered for the evening, we facilitate kind of an intention-setting icebreaker of sorts, something fun, not a wonky thing that you could do in the corporate setting. Our soul seraph, who is just really good at creating these little experiences, puts something together for us usually. On day 2, ladies wake naturally, usually to the smell of bacon and eggs frying in the pan by one of the meal teams. And the beauty of the weekend is that you get to be served and eat all weekend, and you only need to help purchase and plan and prepare one meal. And you get to do that with a couple girlfriends, so that's fun also. So we enjoy breakfast together. Ladies are in and out of the hot tub and then off in mini groups to go shopping, hiking, or hit the spa. Some take advantage of just a little quiet time and stay back and enjoy the property. We reassemble at a designated time for another fabulous meal, vino, and a connecting activity. Day 3 is similar to day 2. However, we often throw in a chick flick that evening, while some others just sit around the kitchen table and try to solve the problems of the world. The next morning, we're always shocked at how the weekend flew by. Everyone heads down the mountain at various times, but before we leave one another, we share one last tribal ritual that involves gratitude or recognition about what each person brought to the weekend. Every member leaves feeling as if they've been deeply seen, heard, and known in a more meaningful way than ever before. I have heard many selfless women say, "Hey, I just can't justify spending our family's money on me." Well, we need to talk about that. But you can get away with your girlfriends on any budget. Renting a mansion is not a requirement, although I highly recommend it. For food, fuel, and mansion expenses, I think our group spends less than $300 per person for all 3 nights and 4 days of activities. If need be, we could do this for much, much less, and so can you. In fact, in a future episode, I'm going to interview a group of women who have managed to plan these getaways for years, and their one rule is that you can't spend more than $150 per person on the entire weekend. And they have traveled places that require an airplane ride, so I just cannot wait to share their story with you. So yes, you can get away on any budget. Planning your expedition months in advance is also going to help a bunch. There are nice home rentals on VRBO and Airbnb, and you can rent something out and over the months just put a little bit away each month to cover that price. It really can fit almost any budget. You can cut expenses like we do by bringing all your own food and cooking for each other, bringing all your own beverages. Going out all the time is a blast, right? It's fun, but hey, it can get pricey. Cooking together and staying back can really add more to your experience as well and add to your tribe's history book, so take advantage of that. While you're out, look into the free activities that are happening into the area that you're visiting. There may be community festivals, wine tasting events, local events already happening that you can tap into. Maybe there's a farmer's market, a local historic attraction, or an art exhibit that you can roam. You can create your own workshop of sorts. You can have a mastermind session on a topic or a book of interest. Pick up some wine glasses and some acrylic paints from a thrift store and make your own creativity session, and you can paint wine glasses. And a bonus, you have a built-in souvenir to take home. Can't afford Macy's in the mall? Scout out nearby thrift, pawn, and consignment shops and go treasure hunting. Once upon a time, I wasn't real keen on this idea, but my sister enlightened me to the wonderful and treasures that can be found and the fun that can be had in the process. I have found over the years so many unique and prized items. How about creating your own top shelf or baking contest? Contestants can compete for the title Gino Cuisine Queen, and the judges can have fun heckling the contestants. Please pack up your knives and go, or get the fudge out. Everyone can enjoy eating the winning creations as well as those close runner-ups. Channel your inner supermodel. Before dinner one night, ask everyone to pull out their bold makeup, their big hair, and clubbing attire. Get dolled up. Even though you're eating in, you can still dress to the nines. I'm too sexy for this party, right? There's no way I'm disco dancing. Well, maybe. Have a mini photo shoot. Find your next profile pic. Strike a pose. Vogue, right? It's going to make a great time in some fabulous Instagram posts. Can you say karaoke? No need for all the equipment of yesteryear. A free YouTube account and you are all set. Add a smart TV, you're golden. You will find almost any song's karaoke version available at your fingertips. Pull in everyone to participate in this. They may not admit it, but everybody loves to sing. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to poll your closest friends and nail down a date when they can escape with you for a weekend. It may require that you schedule it out months in advance, but that's perfect. You will have enough time to guard and protect that date as well as enjoy the planning process. Your girls' weekend date will get here before you know it. Don't miss next week's special extended episode where I interview Tresson Bryant, a relationship coach with Loving Life Coaching, where we discuss the mindset of close relationships and how to amicably end those that are not serving your best interest. Please subscribe to this channel, and for a few more ideas each week, join Lady in the Tribe's Inner Circle newsletter at ladyinthetribe.com. Oh, and by the way, my book was just published recently. You can find it on Amazon, Lady and the Tribe. I highly recommend it. Anyway, subscribe and I'm going to send you 20 more ways to enjoy girls' weekends spending little or no money. Thank you so much for joining me today. When 3 or more gather, we are tribe.